Hey folks, I just wanted to add to and reiterate some of the comments that I have about this table. I would say that it is indeed lightweight, but it is also light duty. I'd say that it is compact for storing and it is easy to store. The legs, there are sections on each leg that unthread and store underneath the top here. They attach to these two brackets here. The whole thing folds up and it has a carrying handle and it makes it very easy to stow and to carry. But again, keep in mind here, this is a light duty table. I would not use this for grilling at all. I actually got this thinking I was going to use a propane burner on it that I use outdoors for, say, boiling larger pots of water. And I am not comfortable with this table for that purpose. While the table is certainly sturdy enough for some activities, this is not sturdy enough for something that has some inherent risks involved, like boiling water on it using a propane burner, or grilling on it where you're going to have hot foods, flame, fuel potentially as well up here. So I would say this is not a good unit for grilling on. If you're going to use it for something light duty, putting platters on it outside, playing card games, putting some beers on there, this would be perfectly fine, but definitely not for grilling. Also, I was kind of wondering what this thing is actually made out of, because it did not feel like aluminum to me. A lot of it felt like plastic. So I did a little bit of investigating. I found out that the top surface here is magnetic. This great material, this is a steel material. And the majority of the rest of this table, this center section here, the supports underneath, around the outside, this is all aluminum, but it is very thin gauge. The legs are aluminum as well. And you'll see here that I can just flex this aluminum with my fingers with no problem, which is why I thought this was plastic at first, but I scraped off the paint. It is indeed very, very thin aluminum. The legs are aluminum, and you'll be able to see here. So I'm looking down through the table here. You should be able to see there's a little bit of reflective material there, a little silver material. That is the unpainted edge of the leg of the table. And again, it's really just not that sturdy. It says, I think this thing can handle 90 pounds. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. Light duty, convenient, easy to store, easy to carry around. Definitely not for grilling, in my opinion. And lastly, I'll just leave you with this. For the price of $80, this is overpriced. I think this would be a reasonable light duty table at a price point of about 40 bucks, but for $80, no way. The other thing I would say is that I would gladly take another couple of pounds of having to, carry it around to have thicker gauged aluminum components so that the table itself would be sturdier than what it is. And that, I think, would justify also potentially anyways a higher cost. But in its current configuration, very light duty, not suitable for grilling, overpriced for 80 bucks. So I will leave it at that, and I hope that helps. Thanks, folks.